Good evening, students, or rather pupils. I'm recording this video for the sake of those who had challenges the time I was presenting this lesson, had challenges in terms of network, and so I'm making this video to have them catered for. So this is the past paper, is the specimen, that is 2016, and this is the question on spreadsheet. So if you are watching this video and you want to go through this question here, you can pause the video to check on the question. All right, so this is the question. So fast forward, I'm going to show you, I'm going to open the spreadsheet and I have all the information already typed. So we've got student name there, or student names here, and then we've got the test average results here, and then we've got this total marks, computer project, also have the final grade. Now I want to emphasize that what we'll be looking at, we should be able to, if you go through the question there, you notice that the questions are demanding that we use some of the functions, and some of the functions that we'll be using to answer the question will be sum function, if function, max function, and also count a function. So now if you check, if we get back to our question here, it says on B, it says merge and center cell range A1 to E1, merge and center. So when we get back here, they're saying we should be able to merge and center this here. So I'll click, then drag up to E1. They want us to merge and center. In short, what they are asking us to do is to make this a single cell. When we merge and center, we are making a cell A, B, C, D, E to be a single cell. So I'm going to click, after selecting, I'll click on merge and center, and then we should have it merged. Then they're saying, when we get back to this, it says, to our question, says, type the title end of term 1 result. So I have to type on the merged cell, I would type end of term 1, results. Okay, so having typed that, this is what they demanded. Going back to the question, they're saying format the title with the font First Times New Romans and 18 pt. Okay, so we just have to change what we have here. So I have to change it to Romans Times New Romans. Then I have to make sure to say it's 18 pt, 18 points. Okay, so the font face that they are talking about is this here. You select, then change to Times New Romans. Then for the font size, they are saying 18. So you click on there after selecting, then you have it changed. Then here, we need to find the total. So if you get back to the question, you find, say, there is where you are being asked to find the total, or to use the function that will help you find the total here. So after finding the first total here, they are saying you should be able to replicate. To replicate simply means to copy the same formula throughout here. So we'll say equal sum, just say through equal sum. We're using the sum, we're using this sum function here, like I explained in my introduction. Then we'll open parentheses there. Then what we'll do now is we are going to click there, drag to this point there, then close, then hit enter. We should have this here, then double click on this to have all this here. Now You notice to say the other point demands that we use the function that will help us record whether this person here, Nyambe, passed or failed, with the condition that we use the greater than, the condition that if this person, if Nyambe got marks greater than 60, then he should record here pass. Otherwise, if this Nyambe got less than 60, get anything less than 60, then you should record fail. So we are going to use the if function to determine that. So we're going to say equal to if, then we are saying we are using the total mark here. So we are saying if the total mark is greater than 60 here, comma, we are going to use quotes there. Oh my goodness, okay. We're going to use double quotes there, then indicate pass, then comma again, else we are saying fail. Then we can close with the parenthesis there. Now look at what is happening. We are saying if this Nyambe, the total mark for Nyambe here, if it's greater than 60, then can you record pass for us? If it's less than 60, then record fail. So if I type that formula and hit enter, since 71.7 is greater than 60, it should give us pass, which is correct. So I'll take my cursor there, double click on it. You notice to say any mark here that is greater than 60, it is indicating here, it is recording pass, but anything less than 60 is recording fail. From there now, we should be able to use marks here. So when you go back, because of time I may not be able to go back, I'm not going back to the question there. We are asked to find the highest total mark. So you have the total marks here, but we want to know the highest total mark amongst these total marks that we have. So in this cell, we are going to use D11 here to find the highest total mark. So how do we find the highest total mark? This is when we are going to use the maximum, which is the max. So say equal max, then we are going to open brackets or parentheses there. Then we need to pick the range from that up to this point here. Then we should be able to close and hit. So the highest mark amongst these is 91.1. It's the highest mark. So we had used marks here to determine the highest mark amongst the total marks that we have here. The last one is a question where it's asking us to find the number of the learners, the function that will help us determine the number of learners who sat for the end of term test. So we are going to use count A, which simply means count all. So we are going to say equal count A, then open brackets. We'll come here, select the learners on the left, as you can see, then select the number of these learners. So if you count the number of these learners, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now this formula should be able to give us 7 of these learners. So if I close with the parentheses there, then hit enter key, we should have 7 there. So this is all we were demanded to do for this question. There is where it was demanding for us to screenshot and do all those other things, but we won't be able to do them now. But in case you want to practice at home, you want to practice screenshotting, you can always use the window key with the print key. So you hold window key plus print key, should be able to screenshot what we have here. Okay, so if there are questions, you can still ask those questions on our platform. I'll still be able to get back to you. Thank you for watching. Hope you will understand, or you have understood whatever I've tried to explain in this short video. Bye bye for now. Thank you.